It is Sunday morning here at Ski Rex Media HQ, but you are listening on at least Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, or viewing on Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, Wednesday morning, afternoon, evening. I am Tim from skirexmedia.com. This is the Ski Rex Media podcast / rantcast. For the video folks, you've noticed, if you've watched the previous episodes, that the camera angle has changed, and I think this is going to work better. Having the computer on the desk and the second monitor, which isn't hooked up, but you will still see stuff on it. That's the wonders of technology, is that it's not hooked up, there's no power to it, and yet there's still going to be pictures on it. I'm sure you'll be able to tell that it's fake. Anyway, you've seen, like I said, the camera angle has changed. The lighting still isn't the greatest. I still have blank walls here, but that's all going to change as well. Next week, I should have a whole new set of intro music. I should have people talking on the podcast / rantcast. I think I've figured out the technical end, and I think I can, after testing, I think I've been able to figure out a way. I mean, it's not like it's hard, but I just had to make sure I can do it to get guests on the show. That's what I'm getting at. We're going to have people talking on next week's episode, hopefully. At least one, maybe two. If it works out, it's going to be awesome. It'll be for the video version. It'll be for the audio version. Everyone will get it. Actually, you know what? Audio version, folks. If you only listen to listen to the audio version, you're actually probably getting the better deal right now, because here I sit. There's still one cable hanging out that they can see on camera that's not tied up. The blank walls. My skis are still in this one corner, and they're not hung up the way they probably should be yet. So you're probably getting the better deal just listening to this and hearing what's going on, rather than seeing my poor lighting, my bad lighting, and my blank look, I got stickers. For you, I got Pat's Peak stickers. That's pretty cool. But I don't have anything put up. So you're looking at what's basically a blank set. Kind of unprofessional, but then who said I'm a professional yet? I'm not getting paid yet. So that aside, as you can see, we're not rocking a different hat this week. I'm rocking a visor. I think I'm one of the last people who will openly rock a visor and not care. It's one of the reasons I keep my hair nice and short, keep it tight so it look good no matter what I'm wearing for hats or visors or whatnot. But enough silliness. Let's get on to today's topic. Today's topic, I think I put in the title. I haven't even written the title yet. That's how unprofessional I really am. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I do know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about weather to a point. I want to make a point about are the folks here in New England, in the East, hashtag ski the East, are we jealous of the season now having already started out west? So the first couple of ski resorts that opened, the first couple of hills that start spinning lifts were in Colorado. A-Basin was first, Keystone was second. Now you have Timberline up in Oregon, so shout out to my friends and fans out there in the PNW. Timberline's open today, part of the day at least, with one lift. So things are starting to, they're starting to get out open. Hills are starting to spin lifts. And with the snow that's fallen, if you draw a line from Colorado going northwest, or northwest, if for that side of the camera, if you draw that line going northwest from Colorado up to like even Oregon or Washington and even Oregon, I just biffed on that completely. I apologize. But you know what? I think part of the fun is watching me biff. Why add outtakes if I just leave them in? Anyway, the point is, if you draw that line northwest from Colorado up into Oregon or even Washington, you got snow. So if you don't even really need lifts from the looks of it. I got a picture this morning on Facebook. I forgot your name, sir. Let me look it up real quick here. How great is this that I can have the computer on here and just go and look stuff up. I just kind of wish it was moving a little faster here. Let's see what was this good sir's name. In any case, he sent a picture in from Alta in Utah, and I guess they got a ton of snow. What is your name, sir? I'm not even sure if you listen to the podcast or watch it. Your name is Chris Bonin or Bonin. Either way, by now you've already seen the picture if you're watching it, and you can go to skirexmedia.com, or not .com, but the Facebook side, the Facebook social media page to see it. In any case, Homeboy sent me a picture from Alta today in Utah, and they have a good 1.5 to 2 feet of snow this morning. So Utah has snow, Colorado has snow, Wyoming has snow, Montana has snow, Oregon has snow. Some part of Idaho must have snow. The point is the season has started out west in the Northwest, and you don't even need lifts. Even though there are lifts turning in some places, you could walk up these hills and get it if you are inclined and skilled enough to do so. Don't just think you took 3 lessons and were in the learning area for a couple hours and think that you should be going up into backcountry skiing. Don't do that, Get some know-how first. Are we jealous here in the East? No. Are we disappointed? Yes. We don't get jealous here of that stuff in the West. Some people, I have been asked that question before, what do you think about, the reputation the Rockies and the Pacific Northwest and California all have, like that those are like the destinations. And I tell people everybody has their favorite place to go. Everybody has regional pride, and pride's not a word I like to use. I try to stay away from pride myself. I don't like to use the word. I don't like to get into it. But people love their home areas. So yes, that's awesome that the West is getting snow, that the place is open, and we could get there. I mean, it's not like we don't have air travel or we couldn't just do a road trip and go out. But even here, we love it here. We would love to ski with you guys. Absolutely. I'd go skiing riding with all of you, but we love it here, and people here love it here. So we don't get jealous because we just love it. To the point that New England, I think New England is the worst with it. Like, New England skiers, man, they love skiing New England. Like, hashtag ski the East is great. Hashtag ski the New England is just... New Englanders have so much hometown pride. And again, pride for lack of a better word. They have a lot of hometown pride. And it goes all the way down the East Coast, down even into New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. God, some of the most... who are really into their hometown mountain, down in Vernon Valley by Mountain Creek, man. I talked to a couple of these guys, and they were really, ready to fight for respect. And I don't mean that figuratively. I mean that literally. I think these dudes would have thrown hands. I think they would have really thrown hands because of their hometown pride for Mountain Creek and Vernon Valley, man, in northern New Jersey. So, we here in the East definitely aren't jealous so much. Doing a little chime check here. We're not jealous. We are disappointed. Why would we be disappointed? And I don't know if everybody's disappointed. I'm not even really disappointed. But I have to look and say, every weather authority, almost every, I can't say every, but almost every weather authority has said, New England, the Northeast, up into New York State, down into Pennsylvania a bit, the Appalachians, the Green Mountains, the White Mountains, all over. We're going to get the wicked winter this year. Like, we're going to get the beating. Like, we had a good one last year. Everybody had a good one last year, I think, in the United States and parts of Canada. Oh, Canada's open too, by the way. I think somebody's open in Canada. Is someone open in Canada? I can't remember. But everybody last year had such an amazing winter. And it was awesome to see these preliminary forecasts saying that New England and the Northeast and, New York are going to get hammered again, where some of the places that destroyed last year are not going to do as well. Don't fret, though. Like, I've talked to a couple people. They're like, man, it's not going to snow at all in California this year. I don't think that's what that means. I think it's still going to snow. You're just not going to get 700 or 600 inches or whatever it was. I can't remember offhand. But I don't think you're not going to get a little below average. That's it. It's not going to be bone dry. I think you're going to get something. I hope you get something. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't mind being wrong. If we come back to this, me saying this in, next April, and I was wrong, I didn't mean to be wrong. I'm not a meteorologist, okay? I'm a journalist, freelance journalist, and would-be media guy. But, we all, to get back to the point, is that we all had a great winter last year. Some of us might not have a good winter this year, but New England is supposed to have a great winter this year, and we're ready. I mean, if you look outside, and I point like you can see it, and if I had a couple more cameras, I could let you see it. But the beautiful leaves, everybody knows. People come to New England to see the leaves, and I'm like, you can go other places. New York has the leaves, Pennsylvania has the leaves, but people come here to see the leaves. And the leaves have not only changed, but all that rain we had the last week, during the week, just days of rain, took it all down. So what's up is still awesome. It looks great. We're in the peak of foliage right now. But a lot of it's down on the ground, and you look at the bare trees. And then if you're a skier or a rider or a ski bum or a ski enthusiast of any kind, you're starting to look at New England and think, God, if the leaves are down, it's time for the snow to start. And I would love if it started. But we're probably not going to see any till maybe Thanksgiving. I think that's where most of the weather authorities are putting it, around Thanksgiving, which is not abnormal. We've had snow here. I mean, we have had snow here in early October, but nothing major. And I mean, it did snow here. If you take a look and, go to skirexmedia.com, #shameless plug, you'll see that I did a couple quick pieces about the snow that fell, and, in Killington and Mount Snow and Stratton and Stowe and Bolton Valley and all over the place, and over in New Hampshire, Mount Washington had a nice coating of snow and ice, and it looks like a friggin' ice planet up there. It looks like Hoth up there, for you Star Wars nerds. We're getting it. And it's just wetting our whistle. Again, it's not that we're jealous. We're scratching. We're chomping at the bit. We're ready. We're itching. We got the itch going on, and we really want it to start. And we're excited. So even disappointed, now that I think about it, was absolutely the wrong thing to say. We are just excited because it's here, and we can feel it. We can smell it in the air. We can taste it. And we don't care about the leaves anymore, and we don't care about the maple syrup anymore, and we don't care about any of that stuff. We just want it to snow and get this place open. In fact, what got me excited, really got me excited, is that, and again, I pointed this out on skirexmedia.com and the Twitter and Facebook pages as well, was the Line Traveling Circus, the new season, the 12th season started, and the very first episode took place here in Vermont, down at Corinthia Parks at Mount Snow, and just north in Greensboro, Vermont, just maybe an hour away from here, tiny little town. And I'm watching that. I'm like, it's time. And not that I can ski like those guys. I'm not a park rider. I'll go to the park and hang out. Absolutely. I'll hang out in the park with you all day, but I won't really do tricks. And I'll have to show you. I'll have to find a video. And I know I've been teasing this a couple times. I've teased this a couple times about the video of the last time I attempted anything in a park. It's quick. It's literally like, excuse me, it's like 5-6 seconds, but I go down. And I go down kind of ugly. So I'll find that. I have to get out, other hard drives and things like this that are, kicking around. And I'll find it and we'll do it. And I'll show you why. But, I like to ski, and I'll go hang out in the park with you. I'll watch. I'll get out the camera and take pictures. I'll even bring the good camera. I got a DSLR kicking around here somewhere. I'll get the good lens with the good pictures. We'll do it. But just to see the snow in Vermont, especially at Corinthia, that's the park they were at, like I said, at Mount Snow, and I love Mount Snow. I have a history with Mount Snow, so I'm ready. I'm very ready. I think most of New England's ready too. And again, I'm pretending like I can speak for the New England ski community at large. Two problems with that. One, you should never do that, because one should never generalize about anything. So I could be 100% wrong, because there are people out there who do live here who don't want the winter to start. They're like, oh, I'm not ready. Now, from a physical standpoint of not being ready, I get it. You're still getting wood in for the ones who burn wood for heat. You're still getting your oil filled up for the oil heaters and the propane and all this other stuff, getting your snow tires, getting salt and whatnot. I get that, but there's still people up here who say, I'm just not ready for winter. And it's like, bro, you live here. Like, you've lived here for a while. How could you not be ready for winter? You should have been ready as soon as the school buses started rolling. But that's one. I shouldn't generalize. But two, maybe I should generalize, because it kind of goes without saying. Like, those of us who really like to ski are, and I know that's a horrible way to put it, to say, oh, those of us who really like to ski. Like, that's a stupid thing to say, I know. But follow me. I think you know what I think you know what I'm getting at. That those who are ski bums, though, and some ski bums just haven't even stopped skiing. Like if you either went into the high country of the United States to get the few patches that were still up there, or you went to Australia, who still has. I think they're closing. They're closed. I think they closed everything down, or maybe next week is when it closes up. I forget. I have the computer right here, but it's not worth looking up. What up to my Aussie brothers and sisters? I've known a couple of you over the years. A few Kiwis, too, when I worked at Mount Snow. And a few of you came up. Knew some South Africans, too. Anyway, the point is, some people didn't stop skiing. But for those of us who did stop skiing for the summer and spring, no, not even for the spring, for the summer and this fall, we're excited that we get to do it again because we do enjoy it and we're ready. We're ready to go. The equipment's out. It's getting sharpened up. It's getting waxed up. You know, people are buying new stuff or new to you stuff. That's more than okay. I'm thinking about going to get me some new to me, cross country skis and trying that out again. Do a time check here. What we at here? Been talking for almost 16 minutes. All right. That's fine. We can talk. I can keep talking all day. Believe me, I could. Anyway, the point is, we're ready. So we are excited and we're not disappointed and we're not jealous. And I know I said disappointed, but that was wrong. We're not disappointed that the West gets to start first. We're not jealous that the West gets to start first. In fact, some of us, I'm sure, have already hopped over and gone and checked it out. Maybe. It is still the beginning. Like, the season has started, but it has just started. And we can do that. That is always an option, Airline travel is a thing. We live in the future. We live in the 21st century. So we're not jealous. We're not disappointed. We're just excited because if you have it, that means we're going to get it. So we're here, we're bouncing and hopping and rubbing the hands and we got that itch and we're ready to go. And it's bound to be a good one, man. Everybody's geared up, ready to start. We all know Killington starts around Thanksgiving, sometimes before. If things keep going the way they have been, they'll be able to start early November, easy. If it keeps going, if we get a warm spell, and it is kind of warm today. It's in the 50s today, but the overnights have been cold. Like they've been down 40s, 30s. We've gotten frost and snow blowing could start any time. So we're ready. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I speak for all of the East or New England, and I probably shouldn't. Don't take offense. I am just generalizing. Maybe I'm just projecting because I'm excited, because I'm ready. I already know a couple different places I want to go, Whaleback's right up the road. I talk to them a lot and, I'm ready to go for their opening day in December. I have, Suicide 6 where I went past there yesterday. It's 20 minutes away. They're going to open and I'll be there, In fact, I saw while I was out driving around up here in central Vermont yesterday, I was out, taking a look at a couple things and I came across this farm that had a great hill. And I kind of want to go up to the farmhouse, knock on the door and say, hey, can I ski your fields? Because that's kind of awesome. And it'd be fresh and there'd be nothing up there. It would, if you could get it on the day it snowed, get that powder day, that would be sick. But, if nothing else, it has no one on there. I'm thinking about doing that. I almost kind of feel like I want to do a video series of just me and my buddies driving up to these farmhouses, knocking on the door, taking a few runs. Like, nothing long. Like, I don't want to do 20 or, half-hour episodes of that. Do, 5-10 minute vlog episodes of us driving up, knocking on the door, say, hey, can we hike up into the back of your field? And then ski their field. That could be fun and funny. I'm sure it's not original. I'm sure other people have done it. But that's how excited I am. So I really probably should have titled this episode that it's all about me, and how excited I am for the winter to begin. And, and the people I talk to are too. So I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm not really speaking for the community at large either. But I think it's safe. It is safe to say in a general way that those who love it, who love to ski, those who are skiers, ski bums, even elitists, whoever, skiers, riders, it doesn't matter. The East is excited and we're ready and we're just waiting for it. And we do hope that you're enjoying it out there. Let us know how it's looking. It looks great. I've seen pictures. I've seen video coming out of, those areas now already. And you're ready to go. And now I'm drooling. That's what it is. We're drooling out here. That's what we're talking about here. So there you go. I'll leave it at that. Like I said, this is kind of an in-between episode. It was to get those updates out at the beginning to say that the Ski Rex Media podcast is going to continue, but there will be changes affecting mostly the video version, what you see, because I will have built up the set with air quotes here, my little workspace, so it looks a little better, hopefully. Change the lighting, change the audio, and then the audio version obviously will get the same content. You just won't be able to see it. You'll hear it, but we should have people talking. I'm going to have guests. And if it works, we could have more guests. And I'd like to not just talk to my friends, because these first two guests, or at least one of them, they're both my friends. I don't know if I can get them both, but if I can get one, they're friends, so they're helping me test. So it'll be me talking to them. They'll be talking to me. Then I can talk to you, the rest of the viewers, and the rest of the people online. And we can talk, and we can rap, and we can talk about skiing. And we're going to keep it to skiing and snowboarding. Well, winter sports. I mean, if you want to talk about other winter sports, I don't know everything, but I know a few things. So maybe we'll do that. So, since we've been going for about 20 minutes or so, and like I said, this is an in-between episode, and we're trying to stick between 20 and 30 minutes. But I think, you know what? With other people talking, I think we'll be pushing it. I think we're going to go between 30 and 45. So I hope you do enjoy longer stuff. We won't go over an hour. And if we do, I'll break it up into parts, because I know that, from listening to broadcast radio, and I know like they can do it, but podcasts I don't feel should ever go much more than an hour, maybe an hour 20 if you're good. And me, I don't know if I'm good or not, but I know I'm still learning. And like I said, what I've done so far has been me ranting. So we're going to try that. And we're going to try to keep it to 30 minutes. And with people on here, we'll probably push it to 45. Anyway, I am Tim from skirexmedia.com. And skirexmedia.com is at skirexmedia.com. Go check that out, please, for the written content. I do written content 6 out of 7 days, and then I take the top posts and I show them off on Sunday. And all that stuff gets shown on the Ski Rex Media social media channels. You can go to Twitter at Ski Rex Media. You can go to Facebook, Ski Rex Media. YouTube, if you're watching this, you're already there. If you're not, if you're just listening to it, you can go down to the description and find the link to that. If you are watching it but would like to listen to it in your car, you can do the opposite. You can go down and you can see that it's on Buzzsprout, it's on Spotify, it's on iHeartRadio. And yes, this week we're also going to try and get the process started, not that it's hard, to get this onto iTunes as well, so we can broaden that and maybe make it easier on you. So, all that said, check the description. You don't have to memorize it, from me saying it. Look down. You can get it. And it should show up everywhere. There should always be a description box. Share what you hear if you like it. Share if you don't like it. If you hate it, say this guy sucks and maybe someone else will like it. Check everything out. Share it the best you can. I do appreciate it. We've had some sharing going on this week on the Facebook, the Ski Rex Media Facebook, and now the followers have gone up, and we have a couple of crossovers now between Twitter and Facebook. But we could use some more YouTube subscribers. We can use some Patreon subscribers. I could use a lot of it. I'm trying my best, and I want to do well, and I want the following, and I want the community. And again, I think I've now gone way off topic to try and close this out. So, I am Tim from skirexmedia.com once again with my visor from Las Vegas, the Station Casinos. Go ahead and check out the description. Support the show if you'd like. Share it if you can. Like everything you're able to. Talk, comments, email me. The email is down there as well. Please, I love doing it. I'm having a good time. I'm trying to get better for you and for me. Thank you for watching once again. Thank you for listening once again. I do enjoy that you do it. And I will see you out there when the winter starts. And you never know, maybe I'll see you in the West. I doubt it this year. I'm probably not going to get to the West. But hey, we get big enough following. I'll tour and I'll ski with every last one of you. Or if you're in the East, look me up. And we'll take a few runs, all right? Laters.